Democratization meaning it's available to all. It's there for the taking. That is, we're seeing bottoms-up medicine just beginning now. When people can do their own cardiogram, they can monitor their own glucose and blood pressure, all their vital signs. That's just the beginning. When they do their own lab tests, components of the physical exam, even some scanning on themselves. You can get your sequence of your DNA, your native DNA. You only have to do that once. But a lot of other things are changing all the time. It could be your RNA and your proteins. Your microbiome of your gut, for example, can change with your diet and many other factors. So this is something that this Google medical map of each person isn't just a static one-off thing. But just think of what it compares with medicine today, where you go in and have a checkup on that one moment, you get lab tests at one moment. Whereas in the future, we can do this in a very dynamic way, and patients, consumers, can have a very active role in acquiring their data and having computer assistance to interpret their data. So this is going to be a takeover of who's in charge. And that's why the patient will see you now reflects this bottoms-up medicine, which is not just something that's in the United States. This is a worldwide phenomenon. This is flattening the earth because of impressive digital medical tools. The first phase of all this was the digitization. That is, having the digital tools that we didn't have before to get the data and information about each individual, to create essentially a Google map of each individual, with all these multi-layers of extraordinary data. The next phase is the democratization, because it's all portable. Once it's digitized, it's anybody's data. And because one has the most vested interest in oneself, this becomes a big catalyst for democratizing medicine. In other countries, there's perfect, seamless, the issue is preempted because there's one standard that's adopted for Finland, Estonia, Australia, but not in the United States because there's no teeth. There's no teeth to say all these companies have to have complete interoperability or else they can't function. But there's just not a willingness to take that strong approach. And that's why we have the Tower of Babel in electronic records in this country. Well, I'm hoping that people will start to clamor and demand to own their own data. They paid for it. They can't get it today. They have to pay per page to get their medical records, and it gets on a fax machine sent to them. What is a fax machine in 2015, and why are they paying to get their own data that they already paid for in the first place? This is crazy stuff. So we can do much better than this, and that is individuals own their data. And by the way, they go to the doctor, and the doctor would ask them if they would be willing to share their data so they can help provide a very important consultation.